Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader, Lex Imperialis DLC, and Void Shadow DLC. So we're going to continue on doing the Blades in the Void questline, and we are going to make a stop to the planet known as Grantis. Now, I had a sneaking suspicion something could have been bugged, and I looked into it, and lo and behold, I was correct. I think something was supposed to happen after the Palace of Justice. Um, but because we did the romance thing, it didn't work? Question mark. So I'm going to continue doing the Blades in the Void. But if it doesn't activate by the time we're done with it, and before our conclusion of the act, I may have to see if I can do a toy box fix to get it to prime up. But we shall see. So we'll get straight into it, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the series. I believe this should be part 53 in the series. Um, but other than that, we should offer a toaster up to the um, algorithm priest, and we shall commence. So we're going to go straight into it, no need to dawdle. Um, go to Grantis. Again, haven't made any changes or anything. Should actually look into putting that on potentially. I want to say that's for us. I'm pretty sure. It might be for us. I can't remember. Maybe it's for someone else. I don't know. As it turns out, we have something better to wear than that apparently. So it's fine. It is what it is. Oh wait. So I'm looking in the wrong section. I thought that was a cape, but no, it's something else. Cassia. No, so yeah, so we don't need that. I have a feeling that might have been like a Idra item or something. It's fine. Before I forget. Uh, Abel can put that on. Honestly, Abel can use the shield too. Boys. To Grantis we go. Oh, I could have sworn I clicked on Grantis. Why are you not landing? There we go. Down we go.
I always keep my options open.
It looks like some fun has been happening here. A lot of dead bodies. We're dealing with Dark Eldar, so that shouldn't be too much of a surprise, right? We just left a good bottle of wine there.
Is there money to be made?
Halt, halt, halt.
My success is an irrefutable
The shadows
certainty.
reveal their secrets.
I drop quick save. Here we go.
At last. You took your time coming to meet me, monkey.
Alright, so Monkai is the alternate spelling of a slur for humans, just because you can't apparently say the slur. Um, so to get the achievement, I'll show you. My, the beast can speak our language.
Speaking your language is slightly less trying for my patience than being forced to listen to a monkey machine butchering our tongue. Besides, I want you to understand well what I'm about to tell you. How is it that out of all of your kind, you're the only one to discover our feasts in advance? Usually you're all so slow and sluggish that my kin always have enough time to leave the battlefield before aid arrives. But still, time and time again, your dogs have been there to stand in the Cabal's way.
Aggravating, is it not, having someone best you at your own game?
Do not try my patience, monkey.
We're smarter than we look.
And? That's it? Just an assertion that your kind are not as brainless as you appear to be? This answer does not satisfy me. I will tell you this, monkey. I know you might be lying to me, or you might even be unaware of who is guiding your hand. In any case, I have grown quite tired of your attempts to delay the inevitable. Surely you too have run yourself ragged, chasing us between the stars. Let us put an end to this. Finish this standoff. My forces against yours, once and for all. You wander among the stars, so you must know of this place. An ancient reach, where the echo of stellar agony rings still. A place that serves as a graveyard for old stars, still filled with residual emissions and glittering dust. The place that buried your wreck, stuffed full of delicious, frightened monkey, and the horrors that devoured them. The threshold of our domain. Your kind call it the Cinerus Maleficum. That is where our disputes will be settled. The Cabal of the Reaving Tempest will be waiting for you, monkey. Do not come unarmed.
You finished pontificating? I think I dozed off there for a second. Do you mind repeating the whole thing from the start? Alright, so that would get you the achievement. It also gets you shot.
I faced worse than this.
Which we don't care about because we're Death World, so it doesn't matter.
Your kind has no right to exist.
Fear me, monkey.
So, fighting some Dark Elder, nothing overly scary. We're just going to aggressively deploy on them. I'm not even going to worry about doing alpha strikes just won't be necessary. Like, we're level 36 already in Exemplar. So, do this. Wait, you're going, you're going, you're going. So as long as Cassie hits all of them, victory will be assured anyway, so... It just needs to be able to get line of sight. Yep, so... Classic maneuver. We do that. We hex the majority of them. We put this
I'm
down.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Put this down here. Stare at him.
Another foe painted black.
I guess that guy didn't get affected. Doesn't matter. Where's Argento? There you are. We'll do that. Okay,
Isn't
bring it
this a
down on
job for the
Argento.
serfs?
As the
Up
Emperor
that.
commands, I act.
We'll move up.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
We'll swap to the bolter for a second. Put one round in this dude,
I will
which
not
is all that we needed.
I'll do it.
We'll go over here.
Faith
run and
without
gun.
deeds is worthless.
Go over here, so we should have line of sight on everyone. Pop a bolter salvo into this person. Actually, before we do that,
Doubt is for the weak.
we'll do this.
I'll do this. Each strike is a prayer.
what pleasure.
Then swap to our heavy bolter.
Power resides in the
that.
will of the righteous.
1,
Your
2,
skill is lacking.
As
3,
the Emperor commands, I
4.
am eradicated. I'll do it. For
1,
you, my Emperor. As the This
2,
is why I was chosen. Doubt.
3,
She is here.
As the Emperor.
1, 1,
This is why I was chosen.
1.
For you, my Emperor.
Another.
Faith.
Another. Then Pascal can go. Do that. I guess drop this on you. Do that. We'll shoot him with the plasma gun. And call it there.
Try to die with grace, at least.
I will
Then
bathe
Argenta
this
can come up.
battlefield in righteous fury.
She can pop all her good
As
stuff.
the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt each strike is a prayer. I am
Another
God's
foe
will made
painted
manifest.
black.
There we go. Battle over. So again, not a challenging fight. Like, the sheer amount of stuff that we can do is just ridiculous at this point. What's this? +5 persuasion. That's nice. That's just cargo anyway. So we can do all that. We'll have a look around.
Operation
What is it?
successful.
Sleeping Eye. To finish the job. Yeah, okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Actually, that's a bit dangerous doing that, so we will actually move our camera over there before we continue that. Oh, something over here. deadly precision, so a nice bolt pistol and some armor, which all the way is cool. Eh,
I always get the job done.
so we can do all that and then we can leave.
Keep your wits about you.
And then we can peace out from this planet. And then jump. Make sure, yep, there we go. That one's done, so you may as well start on this one next. I'm just going to double check everything. We don't need to do that. We don't want to drop our complacency. So complacency and efficiency is what we're going to focus on. So 2 and 3. Always do quiet amounts. Alright, so then we can jump back to here. Alrighty. We're gonna head back here. Now while I'm here, I am going to see if one more thing can be done. So on the off chance this works, it'd be great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm going to go to Dogmatic. Nah, so I can't even go the other one. Alright, so I'll go to the palace. And I will... That trigger the party, but... The void ship? Yeah, I don't know. I might have to hard force activate it somehow. Which means looking online and seeing what I can do. Again, I'll worry about it after Blades in the Void is done. I'll just see if I can talk to him just to see if there's anything I can do in conversation. Oh, Glado boy, you're in the way.
Rogue trader. We are servants of the God Emperor's law. You know where to...
Yeah, it just looks like he doesn't want to do anything. So I don't know if the romance bugged it or not, but it is what it is. So we'll just continue on with Blades in the Void then. And then, yeah, I can just, like I said, I'll just hard force it. I don't remember which one we gotta go to. Oh. Looks like we're getting a random encounter. Which is kind of to be expected because of the orange.
I always have a backup plan.
See? Right there.
This might be a new... Stop.
My faith shields me.
Nope, that didn't disarm as it should have.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will fight if I must.
Yeah, so we definitely haven't done this one yet, so this might be a random encounter that starts because we have Drakari. So, Pascal, Cassia, keyboard can go there. Alright, we'll just make, again, we'll try to make this
I'll do
go
it.
quickly so we can stay on track and all that. So, you can see now Missionary Oath is giving us 2, which is very nice. So we'll just unload into this gentleman over here.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And then we already have the ability to
I'm not injured.
kick
I'm
right off,
enraged.
so we're going to.
I refuse.
One,
Strike is a prayer. I will not.
2,
Eradicated. Faith without
Dash
deeds
forward.
is worthless. Each strike is a prayer. This is unacceptable. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
pew, pew, guess you
That
can't
is
see
not
that one,
the
can't see
Emperor's
that
will.
one.
As the Each strike is a prayer. I will not. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Guided by faith. Doubt eradicated. Each strike is a prayer. I'll do it. Eradicated. I refuse.
You will pay for this.
As the none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright, so that's all done. Yeah, not gonna bother. Not gonna bother.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Yep, don't need the bother. Don't even think we need the bubble with that. And it should be fine. And Cassia, can you just make this person come down
If
even
I
further,
may.
please?
Protect me.
Isn't this
Yeah,
a
come
job
down
for the
some more.
serfs?
And then
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I'll do it. Faith eradicated.
there we go. Alright, Agenta, now if you'd be so kind just to disarm these traps.
Duty prevails. I better myself through my service.
Let us
Sorry.
not dawdle.
Again, nice, quick, easy battle. Again, we're Exemplar, we're not even into Act 3 yet.
The Emperor favors me today.
Which just goes to show you how much extra XP the DLCs add. Which I guess a part of me wishes that they just added in a few extra levels as well, but I understand them not doing it, so
I always keep my options open.
go back to the main map. Alrighty. Now, I do believe the one we want to go to is Last Chance. Yeah, more battle. I know I could make it again easier for these routes, but I don't want to waste it. And I can always just cut this fight out. It's not going to be a big deal. Which one did we get? Corn again, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that fight didn't take very long. We got a level up, but I haven't done it yet. I'm not going to bother doing it just yet either, just because we don't need it at this point. So we go back over to the Xenos artifact that we interacted with before. I'll just repair my hull too, because of space travel. Any changes to the construct? Any changes to the construct? Fire the sacred ordnance at one of the targets. So now we get a space battle. And that is just how much of a joke this battle is. Especially when we have a friend. Wow. Yeah, I'll just go over here. Do that to you. Do that.
Blessed are the faithful.
We have more friends coming out of space.
Hold fast. Our faith will be tested.
Oh look, another contender joins the fray. We'll go over here. I'll deploy some fighters for once. Oh well, we're not actually in range. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, there we are. Make you spin around. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. So I guess the fighters will actually get to do something. Hooray. And pew pew. Again, as you imagine, not a challenging fight in the slightest. Imagine when we have 2 escort ships. Alright, we got this part to do as well. So we can quickly purge the enemies in this section. It won't take super long to do.
Tell me something, Benai Cassia.
I guess I should probably level up my characters at this point.
Light in the darkness between the
Since we're going into a battle and all that, so...
Amid the boundless terror of the Sea of Souls, his distant light is akin to a great burning heart. I see it beating in the darkness, and I know that I can find my path.
I'm just trying to think of what I actually want to get with her, so... Honestly, you may as well just get Medicaid. Or you can just compete with demolitions with Argenta, it doesn't really matter. We want Bringer of Doom. Alrighty, so our good man here. Alright, so he gets a skill, and we're gonna go athletics for him. Then uh, where is it? Am I missing it? Um, Eagle for battle, tenderize, skill. Where is it? Alright, just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna double check his stuff. I might have missed something. Okay, so I think I know what the issue was. I think Relentless Pursuit had a previous name, um, which was called Victimize, but now it's called Relentless Pursuit, so we'll take that, I guess. It was the only one with the same icon, so that's one of the good things about icons, is they tend to be relatively the same. If not, then I'm sure it won't make too much of a difference. Pascal, so you can get Lure Xenos friend. And then attention. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong one, sorry, aiming protocols. My character. So we're obviously going to keep picking up Medicaid, because that's what we're good at. And we'll also get Lure Warp as well, our main character. And then we want, where is it? Too far, too far, too far. Blade of Light. So force weapons deal 8 more damage and have more armor penetration, because that's what we're going to be using, because we're Psyker. Argenta. So we want Demolition. And then against all odds. And lastly, Cassia, whom I believe should be done if her with her navigator stuff. As you can see, she's only got one thing left, which is Unblinking Stare, and we simply don't need it at the moment. We want Improvised Strategy. There we go. So drop a quick save there. And then, if memory serves, we want to go down this way. So double check
Keep your
everything
wits
there.
about you.
Check done.
Jump over there. Do that.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
And we can go over here. Yeah, so they're clearly trying to plant a bomb on our engine. Shame on them.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
Naturally, they're not going to live long enough to accomplish such a task in the first place. And honestly, if I can get enough of an alpha strike going, we might just be able to press the I win button and just speed this fight along. So we shall see. Pascal.
My vow is to serve.
Alrighty, so what do
On
we
it.
got? So we'll walk a little bit
Taking
in.
calculated risk is my second nature. I'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'll just set him
It's
alive.
as if you never stood a chance.
Is here.
Didn't
So
flinch.
we can do that. Move over here. I set you ablaze. Yes, I can.
I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
Not withstand my vengeance.
Another
Burn
enemy
you
down.
too. You can see a flame did 200, basically 230 damage to that guy over there. Go over here.
It's as good as done.
Jump this guy.
A work for a fleshcraft.
On it. Consider this a
Jump that
taste of
guy.
what's to come. Who, if not me?
Jump that guy. And we can call it quits there. So go
Be
over
careful
here.
not to cross my gaze. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh. And then the I win button will be primed very, very soon.
The order is clear. Mark the target. The arbitrator judges.
You the real pain.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
Oh. Alright. So first things first is we can run and gun.
Rejoice in battle. I'll do
Shoot
it.
that
None
guy.
can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And dash over here. Pop
I
that.
am his
that.
will made
Pop
manifest.
that. Then if we move over here, can I see everyone? Alright, so I think we got line of sight of like everyone from over here, so we'll go
The
here.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Bang. Bang.
Faith for you, my Emperor.
Your heart.
As the
Bang.
This is why I was chosen.
Bang.
Doubt is for
Bang.
you, my Emperor.
To you.
So shooting them all different first for
As the
talent reasons.
You unleashed my fury.
Faith each strike is a prayer.
Then we're just going to thin down the herd.
As the Emperor, you, my Emperor. Doubt is
And Pascal's turn, which we can just end. Then Cassia
I
can
have
take a
read
step
tomes
forward.
of military tactics.
Uh,
Isn't this
bring
a job
guy
for the serfs?
down, I guess.
pain.
Bring this
I
guy
am a
further
navigator,
down.
not a servitor. I'm not another foe
And we'll do
painted
that.
black.
And we will find range to bring it down without. Yep. So we'll do that for our
Me?
character.
If you
Bring it
insist,
down on
Lord
our
Captain.
character. Press,
Accept your lot.
press, detonate. So we'll go over here. Try to identify the officer. We'll examine his face. Why are you here, not on your assigned deck? Your son is not here. Tell me about these hallucinations. When did they start? I don't know what happened to you, but you led Xenos to a very hard event, so almost killed us all. Boom, headshot. Take the body to the infirmary and try to identify the cause of madness. Alright, so we're
Let
gonna
us not dawdle.
examine this.
The machine god grants me insight.
Gonna defuse it.
Duty prevails.
And we're gonna take all the shiny stuff. Continue to take all the shiny stuff. Go back over here. Take this shiny stuff. I could just keep using the word shiny stuff, honestly, but at the end of the day, cargo leads us to get reputation. Reputation gets us profit factor. Well, not necessarily profit factor, but allows us to use our profit factor to buy items.
I always have a backup plan.
So, just pick all the Xenos stuff up because we'll never touch it. Now, well, I think the Rogue Trader stuff is a unique idea for the setting and whatnot. I do hopefully look forward to what could be a different loot system in Dark Heresy when it comes out, because this does get a bit tedious and
My success is an irrefutable
so much loot
certainty.
that you pick up that you will never ever once consider using just because it is pointless.
I always keep my options open.
Alright, again, we'll just go down this side and make sure there's nothing here, and out we go. Like, in terms of loot that you find, like, I think Pathfinder was far better, but I also understand that Pathfinder stuff may not necessarily work in 40k for the obvious reasons. Alright, so we'll do all this. Back out we go. Alright, so I am going to upgrade this a little bit. Do that one too, because we really don't have enough to create a hyper train hyper lane travel anyway with only 2, so we're gonna need more stuff regardless. Oh, yeah, Dragonus is under attack, we know. Get that one sorted. Alrighty. So, jump to Dragonus. Oh, colony event. I mean, we will sort that one out in a second, but first things first. Fix this stuff all, and then we can do the rest. Drop a quick save. And time to go save our main planet from harm. But, actually, no, I'll do the void ships first. So I'll do the void ships, and then I'll save, and I'll cut the episode a little bit short, because some of the other episodes have been a little bit longer. And then we should be able to cover all of Dragonus in one recording, so... Alright, void ships. Yeah, you don't scare me. You're there, you're there. Cool, so we're just gonna head towards the biggest one. Pop that on you. Shoot you with the lance. Deploy the fighters. Fighters can go out. Wow, we're not even gonna retaliate, huh?
No mercy for the enemies of humanity.
We'll just end that. Go over here. Deploy some fighters. Not really in range of anything else. I guess we'll power the front. Do an about face. Head over here. On range. Oh, adorable. They're trying to shoot my ship. Yeah, let's see just how well that works out for you. Fire the main macro batteries.
They pale before our mastery of the void.
That fight is nice and done. Which gives us the ability. It did, it was just one of these ones. Cool, so obviously we don't need any of that. Just look at our voice ship. So we can level up. Yeah, I want... Alright, so we don't mind start running anymore, but we're not going to pick it up just yet. We want the extra flight capacity. And then we can do silent running number 1. Alright, so I'll call it there for today. If you've been liking the series, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.